If you have been looking to manifest love, or you've been looking to commit to something, maybe a partnership, a collaboration, something to do with your career, this portal will be able to help you enhance your manifestations to get what you want. But we got to know how to best navigate through it. Now, this is a very big opportunity, and that's why in this video, I want to break down for you 5 things that I've noted here for you guys to be able to best navigate through it. But let me tell you something, it's not just all pleasant, great stories, because we always know to every high, there's always lows. To every positive, there's always negative, because we live in this world of duality. So it's very important for us to know how to actually protect our energies as well, especially when it comes to forced control. Now, those of you who want to get it your way instead of being controlled, make sure to stay till the end, because the last point is very important to be able to help you protect your energies to get what you want in life. So we're going to dive deep into it, but before we get into it, show reel. Hit it. Namaste everyone, Namo Himalaya, this is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video I want to break down for you the 5 things you need to look out for during this 1026 portal. Okay, so the first thing, please get your notepads ready, your pens ready to start taking notes, okay? First thing is Vesta entering into Libra. So what is this all about? Well, Vesta and Libra, when it comes together, it's all about devotion. It's all about commitment. So what does this mean? It means that we may get a big sense of commitment, and at the same time, the people around us may have this big sense of commitment. So what does this mean? Wedding bells? Does it mean it's time to get married? Does it mean it's time to have a child? Does it mean it's time to commit to a new project, a new venture that you've been putting on the back burner for a long time? Well, yes, it actually means all of those things. So we need to understand which side of the stick we're actually on at this point. Are we the person who's proposing, or are we the person who's being proposed to? Now, there's a plus and minus here. If you've been wanting to be proposed to, or you've been wanting somebody to commit to you for a long time, well, it's good news for you, because you're probably going to hear this type of commitment and promises start to happen at this time. But at the same time, remember, there's the other side of the story, because the energy is so vibrant on commitment right now that sometimes people don't allow the message to actually go through their intelligence, to actually digest, to actually feel and think and intuitively know what is actually right for them. They may just feel this energy and do it without actually going through their logical brain. Now, the problem happens when you're dealing with logic-minded people, because they're going to be carrying this wave, this energy, this planetary alignment. They're going to be feeling it, and they're going to say these things. And it's not that they don't mean it. They do mean it at that point. But the problem happens if they are a logical-minded person. Once this portal closes in like 5 days, 7 days, 2 weeks' time, guess what happens? Well, they might come back on their promise. They may say, actually, I've had second thoughts. So what does this mean? Well, it doesn't mean moving forward with fear and doubts and skepticism. No, of course not, because if we go forward like that, you're going to manifest more of it. But instead, it's very important to, okay, let's see everything how it is. Be the ultimate witnesser. As I always say, observe what is happening. Observe everything. Don't question, but observe. And just allow the cards to play out nicely. But remember, don't let this video make you full of doubts or anything. Continue with belief, continue with trust, because that shall too manifest on the way forward. But what does this also mean for you? It means that if you just suddenly get this urge to commit to something big that you've been putting on the back burner for a long time, hey, wait there a second. Instead of just shouting it out everywhere, how about you allow this thought to just digest for a moment? I'm not saying don't commit. I'm not saying don't take action. This portal is very good for commitment action. But allow yourself to digest, right? Go intuitive, dig deep inside. What are you actually feeling? Is this really what you want? And if it is, Go full steam ahead, step on the accelerator and go for it. It's a beautiful, beautiful portal for commitment. Now, moving into the second thing that is happening because of all the planetary alignments is to do with creativity, is to do with design, is to do with innovation. It's highly likely that through this portal, although it's not directly connected to any water sign or anything like that, but we are still in this very fluid season. So it's going to stimulate and create this fire to activate this creativity and innovation and design within you. So if you've been looking to, redecorate your house, if you've been thinking to create your own fashion design, fashion brand, if you've been able to, open your own business or think to change your logo or branding or something like this, this is a beautiful, beautiful time to actually change and go through that renovation or go through that rebranding. Why? Because if you do it alongside the universe also moving its creativity and flow, guess what happens? Well, you are co-creating with the universe. You're dancing with the universe. You're manifesting. It becomes 100 times, 1,000 times faster for you. The third thing you need to know is this particular sign, and because of the numerology of the 2-6, is all about balance, is all about balancing your deepest desires with your ambitions. So during this period, again, you've probably got around a 5 to 7 day window here. Now, during this period, what you're going to find is you're going to find this need for balance. You're going to find that sometimes you want to go full steam ahead with your deepest desires, yet at the same time you kind of consider, hey, wait a second, was this my ambition? Was this my goal? Was this my dream? Was this what I always wanted? And it may create a little bit of conflict. Okay, so what do we do with this? Well, as we always say here, you need to learn to follow your heart. You need to learn to be intuitive. And a big message that I'm receiving for all of you is, don't let what you decided yesterday, right? Your yesterday's commitment tie you down. Why? Because we're forever evolving. We're infinite. We are fluid. Bruce Lee once said, be like water, my friend. So I'm going to encourage everybody to be a little bit more fluid as you navigate through this. Just because you promised something and said that you have to do something, and this is what this Vesta and Libra sign is going to do to you. It's going to say, hey, you once committed to this thing. 5 years ago, you said this. 9 years ago, 10 years ago, you said that. 1 year ago, you committed to this. And I know it's very good to follow through and have that congruency and integrity to follow through on your promises. But sometimes when your life is at risk, when your future is at risk, right? When we're receiving these infinite downloads and innovation, and universe is trying to take you to bigger things now because you've grown. You are no longer the person you were last year. It's okay to change. It's okay. But don't change abruptly. Change with absolute openness and honesty. Change with care. Change with love. Change with compassion. Change with good communication with the people that it may affect. But always remember, don't put other people's responsibility on yourself, because always remember that love starts from self-love. Take care of yourself. And by the way, if you've been feeling any of these energies already, which is highly likely because this energy has been open for the last few days already, then comment below. Let us know your story. Let us know if any of these things are actually happening right now, because it will also help all those people who maybe are new to astrology or new to these energy forecasts to actually understand, hey, wait there a second. There is God's plan. There is a universal plan for you. There are universal laws. And if you learn to dance with that, guess what? Life becomes so much easier. And so please do, if you have any story or anything you relate to what I've said already, please do comment below and let us all know. Okay? And then the fourth thing, now here's where things get a little bit strange. Okay, I'm going to say strange. I'm going to use the word interesting, because I don't want to freak you out by dun 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 calling anything, I don't know, whatever word you were going to use there. Okay, so now number 4, what we have this this whole Vesta energy. First of all, is this flame. It's fire. It's a sacred flame. It's going to ignite things, right? And it's going to ignite something that may stimulate a bit of ego here, but a bit of ego is okay as long as it's for right things, it's for good things. But what is this going to be about? It's going to be about justice, it's going to be about equality, it's going to be about accountability. What does this mean? The things you've known to stand for a long time, like you believe that things should not be that way, you believe that relationships should be a certain way, you believe that people's behavior or attitude or personality should be a certain way. Guess what? Oh, you're going to be triggered by this right now. Right? Maybe you've been like, oh, it's okay, trying to play it cool for a long time, trying to be silent about it and see how things plan out. But for some reason, you're putting your foot down now. Right? Let me know if it's true. Let me know if it's been true for you, or maybe it's been true for some people around you. For some reason, they kind of like feel a bit triggered. And they're telling you things should be this way or shouldn't be that way. Right? Tell me if this happened. Probably in your workplace or probably in your relationship at home. Right? If it's happened, then what do we need to look out for here? Well, first of all, it's good because it allows you to know yourself a little bit better. It allows you to actually dig deep into your roots of what you really want in life. It allows you to put your foot down a little bit, and sometimes you need that, Otherwise, you live your whole life being a pushover. I mean, who wants that, right? So yes, you want to get what you want, but at the same time, know that this energy is so vibrant right now for that righteousness that it may create a bit of chaos, because you may be a little bit of a fighting mode, an argument mode, right? And that's not good, because why argue? You don't need to argue about it, don't need to fight about it, because what you fight always fights back. It'll only lower your level of vibration. Why would you want to do that? Because then you're going to manifest other low vibration things in your life, and that's not what you want. I know it's not. So what do we need to do instead? Well, we can honor it. Okay, I feel it, right? Or if it's happening for other people around you and they're being triggered and shouting at you or throwing things at you or whatever, then okay, accept that. Okay, I know. Master Sri Akarshana said this is the time for it, and okay, it's happening right now. I see it. Be the observer. Don't react. I always say, don't react. Learn to better respond. Respond with love, respond with kindness, respond with positivity, or sometimes no response is better. Just find your own space, right? Now, when you do that, what are you doing? Well, you're just allowing yourself to know yourself a little bit better. You're allowing yourself to grow, to develop spiritually. You're allowing yourself to also honor yourself, but you're allowing yourself to not be triggered and create all these problems and chaos around you. Because what's the point, right? At the end of the day, you just want to fulfill your soul's calling. That's fine. But it doesn't mean that you need to be so opinionated in fighting everything to try and get justice for the world. Right? Just be the best version of you. Allow everybody to go through their own journeys. That's the art of allowing. It's going to really help you through this particular portal. Okay? The fifth one is the most interesting thing of all, because while Vesta enters into Libra, it's going to have something what I refer to as forced harmony. Because it's wanting so much righteousness and so much balance and so much harmony. So what you're going to find is you're going to find that yourself and a lot of people around you are going to try and make everything seem okay. I'm talking about relationship-wise. I'm talking about even the things that are not so okay right now. I'm talking about the things that are going through a bit of a rough patch right now. Right? Everyone's going to pretend. Everyone's going to put it under the carpet and pretend and say, everything's fine, yeah, and then put this smile on. Now, what does this mean? Is this good? Well, it creates this temporary feeling of harmony. It feels like everyone's getting along, everything's just fine. But it's not true, because the roots are still there. So what does this mean? Well, don't be afraid of it. Again, don't be skeptical about it. Just witness it. Just witness what's happening, right? But don't be deluded by this illusion that's happening right now. It's just because it's a temporary illusion. So, still intuitively feel what is right for you. Is it really the right path? Is this what you're really supposed to be doing? Are you happy where you are? Right? I mean, you know that deep down inside your heart, you know that. You put your hand to your heart, you ask yourself, am I actually happy? I know you know, right? Now, don't bring all the other things involved into the equation, right? Oh, my home, who's going to look after my kids, and oh, my monthly income, and all these different things. No, put that aside for one moment. Just ask yourself, am I happy? Do I feel good? Because let me tell you something. Every time you feel good, you feel God. I'm going to say that again. Every time you feel good, you know deep down inside it feels good. You feel God. And you'll never go wrong with that feeling. So continue to follow that feeling of good and keep navigating forward. Those are the 5 things you got to look out for during this particular portal. Hope it's helped you out. If you can relate to anything that I've said, make sure to comment below. Share your story, share your version, share what's happened. You know, it's good karma deed for the day because you help other people as well navigate through this. Also, another thing as well, in a few days' time, I'll be uploading the new video with the November full energy forecast. November is a big month, by the way. We got to step on the gear because it's time to manifest big things. It's time for a quantum leap, a quantum shift in everything. I've always said November, December, January, February, 4 months is like a high-speed rail for manifestation. So I'm really looking forward to that. If you're new to this channel and you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, allow this video to reach out to more people around the world, to help more people. That's our good karma deed for the day done. And comment below, let us know where you guys are tuning in from. Other than that, I'm signing out. Thank you guys so much. Love and prayers for all of you. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.